Fair use for educational purposes. Educational purposes. Hey, wow. First and foremost, my power in the building. First and foremost, the wonderful, splendorous power of HaWaH is my savior. It's HaWaH business. This yourself. I'm in the building, son. I ain't been here since a little after COVID. I'm back on the scene, hot. Say what's happened to my HaWaHs and my ox. Natural by Lizard. The brethren Drizop, the brethren Five Eyes, the brethren Templar Reed, HaWaH Bazan, the Torah brethren 9 Spiral, 50 Dizzle, what it do? The homie Fat, Eleazar, Arkansas in the building. Them art carriers. Let's go. It's 2025. It's the year of the Dracan. Sorry for the delay, you heard me. Yeah, we in the building, son. I got some ketchup on my plate, cause my ox been dropping heat. I said my power in the building. I don't go nowhere without my power, son. All glory to the Most High, MHOE. If it ain't Most High over everything, Khan, you ain't in my vibration. You dig it? Now let's go and get it. This is pivotal right here. Pivotal information. We've been getting pivotal information out the legend of the Hebrews, you dig? We finna put some respect on it. You heard me? Put some respect on it. You dig? We finna put that respect on it. Cause I wanna know why the preacher man out there, why the preacher man out there telling my people Jesus was the first thing ever created. But wait, if he was something that was created, that mean that he is not the all-powerful and mighty, the Dundada, you dig? We gonna put some respect on it, cause Big Mama in the building. definitely put some respect on it. Cause if this ain't your vibration, from what I just said, though right there, not forced to be on my channel. It's the tribe thing. It's HaWaH business. It's yourself business. This 432 business. No blood rituals around here. No blood works around here. Now let's get it. Legend of the Hebrews by Louis Ginsburg. The creation of the world, the first things created. Right, so if you have an understanding, and if you optimize your understanding in retrospect to when you was younger, recall the first thing ever created was the boy Jesus. Because growing up in the church, growing up to preacher, man, that's what you were taught. You were taught that there was only one God. You was taught that Jesus was something that was created. So as stated before, how can the creation create itself? How can you be the Father, the Son, and the HaKadosh, the Ruach? How could you be all three? All into one person? See, that's not the understanding of Torah. So let's get it. Let's understand what the first thing created was. In the beginning, 2,000 years before the heaven and the earth, 7 things were created. The Torah, written with black fire on white fire. Black fire, white fire. Let's go. Darkness all around you. Black fire on white fire. Imagine that. Laying in the lap of HaWaH. The divine throne erected in the heaven, which later was over the heads of the HaWaH. Paradise on the right side of HaWaH. Hell on the left side. The celestial sanctuary directly in front of HaWaH, having a jewel on its altar, graven with the name of the HaMashiach. Who's the HaMashiach? Well, for one, we know that the Father, who's supposed to be the creator, is not the HaMashiach, is not the Messiah. Because wisdom and understanding comes in. Everyone has a place, a time. Dawi has a place, has a time. Abraham has a place, has a time. Moshe has a place, has a time. On its altar, graven with the name of the HaMashiach, and a voice that cries aloud, "Return, you children of men." So let that dwell for a minute. Let that sink for a minute. Alright? Torah written in black on white fire. The divine throne eradicated in the heavens, which is above the HaWaH. Paradise on the right side, hell on the left. Celestial sanctuary directly in front of HaWaH, with a jewel on its altar graven with the name of the HaMashiach. So who's the begotten? What Psalms 2 tell us? And a voice that cries aloud, "Return, you children of men." First thing ever created was Big Mama. Mama. It's straight, all muscle, no hustle. It's all muscle. Ain't nobody trying to hustle you in with some JC play. This the understanding of wisdom. This the understanding of Shekinah. You ain't gonna go nowhere without having Mama on your side. And if Mama rocking with you, then HaWaH rocking with you. From the hand to the heel, look for nothing else. It's the words of the Most High. When HaWaH resolved upon the creation of the world, he took counsel with Torah. Who did he take counsel with? Shekinah. Wisdom. Her drop was this: "O HaWaH, a king without an army and without courtiers and attendants hardly deserves the name of king. For none is high to express the homage due to you." The answer pleased HaWaH exceedingly. Thus did he teach all earthly kings by his divine example to undertake naught without first consulting advisors. This 2025. If you don't think before you move, you a dead man. Why you say that yourself? Why you say that yourself? I say this because if you don't think before you move, your enemies will devour you. This ain't checkers, this chess. You're out here in the free world. You're out here in the real world. And you got to watch your surroundings. You got to move based off how your surroundings is coming at you. So if you just out here moving, well, what you really moving for? And what's your direction? And what's your motive? Every morning you need to wake up and consult with your 2 advisors. They're always on your side. We ain't talking about a man, we ain't talking about a female, we talking about the 2 higher ups. You want wisdom? You want Shekinah? You need to be knocking on that door. You need to watch how you move out here in these streets. Cause these streets ain't really for you, Hebrew. Ain't nothing out here in these streets for us. But guess what? It's 2025. And you gotta get it. Cause everything high. Gas on flame. Groceries. People crying they ain't got enough money to pay for groceries. Oh yeah, the drop is real. So you must advise. You must wake up, take counsel. Speak to your heavenly parents. Know that the creation is waiting to hear from you. Torah then lifted. It's gone. We're at the point now where you done shook the load off, or you not gonna shake the load off. We've been doing this for quite some time. We've been doing this for so long that we could sit back and watch the world work off the information, the data, the drop that we've been putting together for years and years. Last time I was on here, I got struck. Tenderoni struck. But we back on. The advice of Torah was given with some reservations. She was skeptical about the value of an earthly world on account of the sinfulness of man, who would be sure to disregard her precepts. They already knew. They already knew that Adam and Eve and everybody down the line their measurements, their levels of sinfulness. They already knew what it was. But HaWaH dispelled her doubts. Most High said, nah. He told her that repentance had been created long before. And sinners. See, this is what the Most High hate. For you to sit up here and sin and then come to him and say, man, I'm sorry, Most High, forgive me. But yet you turn around and sin the same way again. You're a habitual offender, you heard me? Yeah. See, no man can save no other man. No man can save no female can save no man. Understand the power within you. Understand the power and the responsibility that the Most High has given you. He told her that repentance had been created long before, and sinners would have the opportunity of mending their ways. Their ways. Besides, the temple service would be invested with anointing powers. And paradise and hell were intended to do duty as reward and punishment. Finally, the HaMashiach was appointed to bring salvation. Who got the drop? Who bringing the water? Who bringing that mem sauce? Huh? Now all of a sudden, you want to talk about little Johnny the Bat. Where the real mem regulator at? Where the real mem regulator at? Where David? Where AKA Prester John at? See, that was just fairy tales and fables, my Naga. Just like they say, it's myth. You gotta believe in something. Everybody believes in something. Casa yourself, it's HaWaH business. This tribal flow. This Inca flow over here. This Mayan flow over here. This Choctaw flow over here. This Cherokee flow over here. We deep over here. See, we can't do nothing but stand 10 toes down. The Messiah was appointed to bring salvation. Again, where the mem sauce at? Where Anion at? Where the fountain at? Fountains were set up multiple places. Multiple places had waters that were medicinal. Just like this here map. Let's see here, man. Where we at? Let's see. One time, huh? Anion, let's go. Tierra Medicina. What that mean? That mean medicinal ground. Medicinal. The HaMashiach was appointed to bring salvation. Come. But guess what, Christian? You gotta get baptized. They come over here looking for the fountain. They come over here looking for Hasharella. They come over here looking for life. And what's the HaMashiach supposed to do? Would put an end to all sinfulness. Alright, so let's wordplay this right quick. Finally, David was appointed to bring salvation, which would put an end to all sinfulness. Okay, David was appointed. He is the begotten. And when David reigned, guess what? There was none of this. Sound about right? Okay, alright. Let's wordplay this. JC appointed to bring salvation, which would put an end to sinfulness. Shit, man, niggas started cutting up even more so, man. What y'all talking about, man? That shit don't even sound right. We know what it is, Israel. We know what it is, Jacob. We know what it is. Judah. We know what it is. Nor is this world inhabited by man, the first of things earthly, created by HaWaH. He made several worlds before ours, but he destroyed them all, because he was pleased with none until he created ours. But even this last world would have no permanence if HaWaH had executed his original plan of ruling it according to the principle of strict justice. It was only when he saw that justice by itself would undermine the world that he associated mercy with justice and made them to rule jointly. Bang. Alright. That's what I wanted y'all to get. It's creation. Right? In the beginning. Shamayim and earth, 7 things were created. Torah, written with black fire on white fire, baby. Dwell on that. Alright. So let's understand this, man. Let's get a further understanding of this before we get to what we gotta get to. In the beginning, 2,000 years before the heaven and earth, 7 things were created. Torah, written with black fire on white fire. Alright. Black fire on white fire. It's how your Torah was written. The best images Google can show you. But you could imagine it. Something spectacular, something. Whatever we phantom in our mind might not even be the glorious sight of what we might be thinking. You know what I mean? See? Torah, black fire on white fire. What I'm trying to tell you is your book is sacred. Why was the Torah written with black fire on white fire? Come on. Black fire on white fire. Torah. Black fire on white fire. The primordial Torah was written with black fire on white fire. It was fire mixed with fire cut from fire, given from fire. You understand? Alright, see, this ain't a game. They know about this. Black fire on white fire. Black fire on white fire. I found the article. I don't know where it's gonna bring us. WataH. WataH. Black fire on white fire. Okay. Dig in here, see what we get. With the construction of the tabernacle complete, the holy structure began to fulfill its primary purpose, a conduit for a communication between HaWaH and Moshe. I will commune with you there, speak to you above the ark cover. The ark cover. Interesting, because the ark cover, right? You start digging on this state right here. Arkansas, right? You start digging on this, right? And guess what? Arkansas was known for the indigenous people that lived there to be called ark carriers. Okay. Is a landlocked state with the west-south central region of the southern United States. It borders Missouri to the northern Tennessee and Mississippi. Okay, Mississippi, Tennessee. All right, Louisiana, it's Texas, it's Oklahoma. Hot Springs, okay. Hot Springs, okay. We're talking mem sauce. Alright. We're talking mem sauce. WataH. WataH National Forest. Interesting spot about Arkan, right? Ark, and you got cons. Right? So, WataH called Moshe, speaking to him from the communion tent. Alright. What was the nature of this divine call? Alright, the miniature Aleph and four-pronged shin. Alright. The word Vayakra, he called, is written in an unusual fashion. The latest letter, the Aleph, okay, the last letter, Aleph, is written in miniature in the Torah. Did HaWaH command Moses to write it that way? Or was this an expression of Moshe's extraordinary humility, an attempt to hide the Aleph so to speak, so that it would appear that HaWaH only happened to speak with Moses? Similar to the chants, prophetic experiences of evil Balaam. Alright. We find a second unusual letter in the tefillin, okay, worn on the head. Usually the letter shin, okay, a sign, is written with 3 upward strokes, but the sign embossed on the left side of the tefillin as 4. Some commentaries connect these peculiar sins to the Midrashic description of the Torah's transmission to Israel by black fire engraved on white fire. What does this mean? What are these black and white fires? When we think about Torah scroll, we usually only consider the letters themselves, written in black ink. Yet the Talmud rules that every letter in the Torah scroll must be completely surrounded by parchment. This requirement is called mukaf givul. In other words, white parchment around the letters is an integral part of Torah. Without it, the Torah scroll is disqualified. Bang. In the beginning, 2,000 years before heaven and earth, 7 things were created. Torah, written with black fire on white fire, laying in the lap of who? HaWaH. Okay. So where that where that truth at? Where the drop at? In that real original Torah scroll, right? So it says here that your Torah pretty much is written on white parchment paper around the letters, is an integral part of the Torah. Okay. Without it, Torah scroll is disqualified. It means it's not authenticated. It's not per se original context. In fact, the white spaces is a higher form of Torah. It is analogs to white fire of Sinai, a sublime hidden Torah that cannot be read in the usual manner. Okay. There is a delicate balance between black and white in the Torah. Let's go. The Shirat, okay, the Shirat, the poetic portions in the Torah are written in a special fashion, like a wall constructed from layers of black and white bricks. These poetic sections are the loftiest parts of the Torah. Consequently, they have more white space as they contain a greater measure of the historic white fire, esoteric, the measure of the esoteric white fire, Shabbat. If a scribe were to write other sections of the Torah in this special layout, the Torah scroll would be rendered invalid. Torah written, black fire and white fire. What I'm trying to tell you is there's order. There's order in the things the Most High does. There's order within our way of living. There's order within the months. There's order within the WataH. There's order within order of things that have been created to follow orders. This is organic, right? Torah written with black fire on white fire, right? It's natural, right? This is how the Most High had it set up. The Torah scroll would be rendered invalid. In other words, it can't have the seal. So this book, right here, Legend of the Hebrews, right? It's got some dropping. Might not be our Torah, but guess what? We got some drops in here. And this is the same book that we find that David is pretty much sinless. This is the same book that we get the understanding that Ezra, Nehemiah, Ezra is also Malachi. It's like this, Khan. The streets know me as HIAP, right? The streets know me as Hip. My family knows me as who? Yosef, Khan. My mama know me as Jose. Tribe know me as Joseph. So see, you got different names for the same person. The Juan, the Pa, John, Preston, Dawid, different names, different names, same person. There's order within things that the Most High does. And there's order with black fire and white fire for the Torah. First thing they after the Torah was revealed and restricted to our limited world, okay? So after Torah was revealed and restricted to our limited world, it must be written with the appropriate ratio of black to white. Black to white, Alright, so what about the four-pronged sign on Teflon, okay? The mitzvah of Teflon, okay? Teflon is closely connected to the manifestation of Torah after its revelation into the finite world, right? All the peoples of the land shall see that the name of HaWaH is called upon you. And they shall be in a way of you. Okay. Menachat. Okay. Deuteronomy 28:10. Thus Tefillin correspond to the lower realm of black fire, and are marked with the sign bearing an extra measure of black. Extra measure of darkness, right? We can deepen our understanding of the white and black fires by considering Shalaki, another example of white space in the Torah. Extra space is left blank to separate sections of the Torah. The sages explain that these separations allowed Moshe to reflect upon and absorb the previous lesson. In other words, the white fire corresponds to the loftier realm of thought and contemplation. The black fire of the letters, on the other hand, is a revelation of intellect into the realm of language, a contraction and limitation of abstract thought into more concrete level of speech. All right. The distinction between white and black fire also sheds light on HaWaH's call to Moshe before speaking to him. The voice summoning Moshe to enter the tent was in fact the divine call from Sinai. Okay? An infinite call that never ceased. The summons would reach Moshe as he stood outside the tent before being constrained, all right, within the four walls of the tabernacle. This voice was not a revelation of Torah, but an overture of its revelation. It belonged to the esoteric white fire of Torah before its construction and revelation into the physical world. This is the reason that Moshe made the Aleph of the divine call smaller, since it belonged to the realm of white fire. The summons required an extra measure of white space over black ink. Superficially, Moshe miniature Aleph humbly implies a diminished state of the revealed Torah of black fire, but on a deeper level, it reflects an increase in the esoteric Torah of white fire. Alright. So you understand that this is something sacred right here. Alright. And it was given to you sacred, balanced. Alright. So let's get into this right here. This is the next topic. Here we go. The first day. On the first day of creation, HaWaH produced 10 things. The heavens, the earth, Tahu and Behu, okay? Light and darkness, wind and water, the duration of the day and the duration of the night. Though the heavens and the earth consist of entirely different elements, they were yet created as a unit Okay. So this is the example. Like the pot and its cover. Okay. Alright. The heavens were fashioned from the light of HaWaH's garment, and the earth from the snow under the divine throne. Okay. Tehu is a green band which encompasses the whole world. Alright. Right there. Tehu is a green band which encompasses the whole world and dispenses darkness. And Behu consists of stones in the abyss. In the abyss. Okay, so Tehu is basically the whole world. Okay, it's a green band which encompasses the whole world, right? So Tehu is a band that encompasses the whole world, and within that band is the whole world. All right, cool, got you. First days, right? Tehu is a green band which encompasses the whole world and dispenses darkness, right? So within this green band, you have what? Darkness. Okay. Which makes sense, right? Because according to the Most High, what was first? Darkness around the whole universe, right? And Behu consists of stones. Stones, right? So this is premortal, right? This is first days. This is premortal, right? Everything here we speaking of is premortal. So, consists of stones. What kind of stones? What kind of stones? No, stones are rocks. Stones is igneous rock. Stones is premortal. Stones are primary, so to say. In the abyss, the producers of the mem. Bam. And what was on the surface of the world? Number water, right? Number hot sauce. Number water. Number that mem sauce, right? Which if you turn on to open Genesis, what happens? You read that the HaWaH was hovering over the waters with darkness. Okay, cool. What we got here? Tehu is a green band which encompasses the whole world and dispenses darkness. Behu consists of stones in the abyss. In the where? In the abyss. Space. Right? And not space as in NASA space, but space as in all this world. In this space, there's a abyss, a depth, okay? And within this depth, the producers of the mem sauce, the producers of that sauce, you hear me? Okay, all right. Let's see here. Where we at? Let's get this first. Bam. Abyss, right? Abyssinia, right? Right. So late. 14c. In Latin form, abyssus, depths of the earth, or sea. Depths of the earth or sea. Oh shit. Premortal chaos. Premortal chaos. Why they keep calling the premortal stages full of chaos? Because you're gonna read that, right? That's not me telling you, that's just from things we read in the past, right? That chaos was all around the depths of the world, right? Around Tehu, right? This right here. Darkness. But why is this considered premortal chaos? Because to them, chaos is unexplainable. Because to them, chaos is something that is hard for them to fathom. Because the reasoning behind everything is science. Okay? Science, okay? So the abyss, depths of the earth or sea, premortal chaos, okay? Consists of stones in the abyss, producers of the waters. Early 14th century as Abimi, depths of the earth or sea, bottomless pit. Okay, they're gonna give you hell. They're gonna give you Sheol, but that's because they don't know no better. Okay, clearly, this hell is not this, right? And they always want you to be scared, and they want you to be in fear mode, huh? So what? They're gonna give you premortal chaos because they don't understand the mem sauce. They don't understand how the mem flow. See, mem, they'll tell you that, hey, check this out. That mem right there, it ain't got no current. Well, let me rephrase that. They'll tell you, hey, that mem sauce right there, water can't hold electricity. Okay. And water is neutral. Okay. But the best water has current in it. Ah, now you follow me, right? Now you follow me, right? And what does current mean? Current means power. Current means torque. Current means what? It means you're working with something. You think it's a game? You think it's a game? What they do out here? They create these dams and they turn around and give us what? Power. So yeah, see, you gotta understand how these people roll and how they move. Alright, because at the end of the day, no, water doesn't hold voltage, or no, water doesn't hold electricity. And it's neutral, considered a state of neutralness. Okay? Let's see here. Give me a second here. Is recycled water positively charged? No. Recycled water is inherently positively charged. All right, so no, it's not. Like regular water, it has a neutral overall charge. All right, overall charge, neutral. But due to its polar structure, individual water molecules have a slightly positive charge on the hydrogen atom and a slightly negative charge on the oxygen atom, meaning it has a polar charge distribution, not a net positive charge. So, charge, meaning that it has a polar, a charge in distribution. And that's just what we got right here. Polar molecule, right? A water molecule is considered polar because the oxygen atom has a slightly negative charge and the hydrogen atom have a slightly positive charge. Okay. Okay. No net charge. Despite polarity, okay, what's polarity? Positive, negative. A single water molecule does not have a net positive or a negative charge. Okay, so the question is positive really positive? And is negative really negative? Okay. Because alright. Alright. So an anion, okay, a negatively charged ion which move towards the anode. Okay? That's all you need to know. A negative charged ion. So an anion is an ion. And an anion, which is an ion, moves toward the anode. Okay? What's the anode? Okay. Greek, coined from the Greek anodos, way upward. Upward from ano, upward from ana, up, a way, a word of uncertain origin. So a word of uncertain origin, Khan. Okay. A word of uncertain origin. So if they're gonna tell you that the anode, okay, is of uncertain origin, see Exodus. Let's see what this brings us. late English second book of the Old Testament. Okay, the Greek Exodus, Anodes. Okay, the Greek Exodus, a military expedition, a Soman procession, departure, that literally a going out from X, out, X, hados, a way, path, road, a journey, a ride, a march, figuratively. Way out means a word of uncertain origin. Uncertain origin, huh? Okay. The book is also the book is so called because it tells the departure of the Israelites leaving Mizraim under the leadership of Moshe. Here we go again. Anode. So it's important to understand that even though I'm talking about anode, and look what's under here, a cathode, okay? Cathode and anode, right? Look. I'm talking about an anion, an ion. Believe that all this is electrical. I could put all these on a schematic and show you that there's a place for an anion, there's a place for an anode, there's a place for a cathode. Okay, so let's see what's up. All right, and we got it already. Upward, right? Up, anode, up, away, HODUS, okay? Exodus, okay? X plus HODUS, a way, basically a way, a path, a road, a journey, a march, figuratively, way out. Figure your way out, Khan. It's a path, it's a journey, okay? You are the who? The ion, okay? A negatively charged ion, okay? So if you're an ion, let's get it, because this is deep. What's an atom? Atom, Khan. Proper name, the Bible name for the first man. The first man. See, before he was a man, he was part of the celestial. So before he became an this, an atom, okay, as a hypothetical, invincible, extremely minute body, the building block of the universe. Atomos, from Latin. Indivisible particle, Greek atomos, uncut, unhewn, invisible, not to mos, atamus, not to mus, a cutting from timinin, a cutting from timnin, to cut. And what's the in? The in? Come on, man. So before Adam became the atom, right? Because Adam was what? The building block of the universe. Before Adam became the atom, before Adam became the atom, right? Because Adam was part of the celestial, he was Adam. All right. But when him and his better half went through their journey, okay, guess what? They became what? They became what? So the cathode, right? A negative pole of an electric current, cathode, negative pole of an electric current, all right? A way, a path, track, road, uncertain, right? Okay. Way up. So anode. The way upward, right? Cathode, a negative pole, okay? Going down. Way down. From cathode. Cathode. Okay. Did the Most High put a cathode and an anode in your system to understand? Check this out. Diagram and cathode, anode. How do you identify an anode? An anode is electrode where electricity moves into. The cathode is the electrolyte where electricity is out and flows out. Okay? That's the hijack. When we're dealing with things that are organic, when we're dealing with things that are natural, we don't speak electricity. We speak current. Current. But back to what I was telling you. Why is MEM chaos? It doesn't hold electricity. So, the human body is an example of an anode and a cathode. While not directly considered an anode or a cathode in traditional sense, because what does that mean? It's not applied as that concept. It's not saying that it's not. It's just saying that not in that traditional way. But if you know electricity and the duplication of electricity compared to the organic flow of current, which current is what? Current is more natural than electricity. This statement is partially correct. All right. While electricity encompasses the broader concept of electrical energy, HaWaH energy, right? Current specifically refers to the flow of electrical charge. Okay, so charge, right? Is a negative charge better than a positive charge? No, because all it means is this. In terms of a simple better, okay? Neither a negative charge nor a positive charge is inherently better. Alright? Let's understand what's going on here. Let's understand that natural flow of things, the natural current of things, which is the flow, right, has been given to you into a different form, as in electricity. Now you got 120 coming to your house, 220 coming to your house. Voltage, right? So who had the natural form of current? This is when you bring about the arc. This is where you bring about our ancestors, right? That power thing that they can understand where this energy source comes from, right? The term of simply better, okay? Neither a negative charge nor a positive charge is inherently better. They are simply opposite forms of electrical charges, and which one is considered better depends entirely on the specific situation and application, as the key factor is often the interaction between opposite charges where positive and negative attract each other. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you have a negative charge that you don't have a charge at all. Okay, it just simply means that it's going in different. It's a different flow, right? It's trying to show you that current, it's all about the current, the flow, the natural way of flow. Okay? The human body is an example of an anode, cathode. The human body can be seen as different examples of a system where ions, okay, the anion, you move towards different poles based on their what? Charge. What do you do every day? What do you do once a week? You charge up. You charge up. You get ready for that storm with the positive ions, okay, which are the cations, acting like they would move towards a cathode, and a negative ion, okay, anion, behaving like they would move towards an anode, okay, especially when considering electrical stimulation. That's the HaWaH. When considering natural current applied to the body, remember, water is a current. Essentially, the body's fluids act as an electrolyte, where ions, okay, the anions, can migrate depending on the polarity applied. What's the polarity? Positive and negative. Is negative and positive really what they say they are? Let's get it. Which brings us to this point right here. Is the human body constantly ionizing? Yes, the human body is constantly being exposed to very small amount of ionizing radiation from natural sources, meaning that it is consistently experiencing a low level of ionization, okay, anionization, due to the presence of naturally, okay, natural by law, of calling radioactive elements within our body's environment. This is referred to as background radiation and generally considered harmless at these levels. Okay. I'm talking about natural sources. We're gonna start talking about this. That's calcium. You're gonna start talking about all elements of the periodic table, right? You start ionizing from right? The alchemical dragon, okay. Is the human body a conductor or an instrument? Y'all should know this. Electrocuted. That means you are what? Of electricity. So if you conduct electricity, you take in electricity, you out electricity. That's the hijack. We don't deal with electricity. We are natural. We are a current. We are a flow. Which is bottom. The human body is considered a conductor of electricity. That's the hijack. This is how it should read. The human body is considered a what? Conductor of current. Remember, what are you? 75%, 80% WataH cells. So you what? You hold current. You hold current. The human body is constantly what? Anionized. Okay? Constantly what? Anionized. You're a conductor of current, not a conductor of hijack. What does an anion have to do with creation? Anions are negatively charged ions.
Water wings from water.
And are a form from atoms, okay? From atoms. And are formed from atoms, right? From atom, So, this is what I mean by when I say when Adam was first created, even the scriptures tell us that he was part of Shamayim. He was part of the celestial. Anions are negatively charged ions and are formed when atoms or molecules, right? And we're not speaking that celestial atom, we're speaking after the fact, okay? Because what did you have to get charged for? Adam didn't have to charge anything. Adam was part of the celestial, okay? So this is what I'm saying. This is the point I'm saying. Adam was part of the celestial, therefore his anions were already on a celestial level. This is why Adam was taken up, because he was part of the celestial. So when Adam and Eve did what they done, guess what? Now we have what? Anions that are negatively charged ions and are formed from atoms or molecules that have more electrons than protons. Anions often combine with cations to make salts. Salts are natural, people. When I brew up mem salts, if I leave it in the pot for too long, guess what? It's gonna turn to salt, which are important to the human body. These particles play a role in many vital biological processes, and this is what we're talking about. Natural. Biological. It's natural. From hormone production to DNA formation. This is you, Anion. This is you. Natural. Vital biological processes. Mr. Anion. This is what Adam does. So, what does an anion have to do with the creation of all elements? So, get it. Anions play a crucial role, like the ion, you, in the creation of all elements by facilitating the process of ionic bonding, where atoms gain electrons to achieve a stable electron configuration. So what do you do every week, huh? You do what? You try to achieve a stable configuration within your domain, within your what? Within your what? Within your anode. Within your cathode. Okay. While not directly considered an anode or cathode in the traditional sense, that's because it's not applied to where it's sophisticated enough to be talked about that it should be an example within your body. The human body can be seen as an example of a system where ions move towards different poles based on their charge, because we're constantly what? Anionizing. Because we're constantly anionizing. Con? They are not typically considered the building blocks of life, okay? In the same way that molecules like amino acids and nucleotides and lipids are the primary building block of life, are usually considered to be elements: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and so forth. You get the point. This is what you quam to. This is the alchemical dragon, okay? Meeting the elements of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, potassium, copper, and so forth. Because you're constantly what? Anionizing. Okay? It's natural. It's the biological process. Okay? This is after Adam. Anions are in play to help you do what? Achieve, my Naga, a stable configuration. What you do every week, son. You achieve your strong. You achieve your Shabbatable flow. It's all about the current that you hold, that the anion within you holds. So, anion is a negative charge particle. This is what I say. Is negative really negative and is positive really positive? Who gave us these words? Who gave us these words? Does anything organic have a negative charge? Yes. Many organic substances can have negative charge, particularly when acting as acids releasing from a anion, from an ion, a hydrogen ion, to form a negatively charged ion. All right. Do negative charges ionize? Do negative charge, right? Ionize, help alkaline the body. This is what they're going to tell us. Dodge the hijack. No, there is no scientific evidence to support the claim that negative charge ions directly help alkaline the body. Okay. That's what they're going to tell you. That's what they're going to tell you. But remember that where's it at? Anions are negatively charged ions. Okay. These particles play a role in many vital biological processes. All right. On the words of my brethren, natural by law, we're going to make these assholes tell the truth, you heard me? We're going to make them tell the truth. Because anions, okay, ions, are directly connected to humans because they are essential for various bodily functions, including nerve signaling. What's that? That's the thyroid. It's the thyroid system. Muscle contraction and maintaining fluid balance within cells. Common ions like sodium, potassium, calcium, and chloride, known collectively as electrolytes, are crucial for these processes to occur properly within the body. Okay, what processes? Alkalining. Alkalining. See, do negative charge ions help alkaline the body? They're going to tell you no. Okay? They're going to tell you no. But meanwhile, does anything organic have a negative charge? Yes, many organic substances have a negative charge. Organic. What's organic? Everything around you that is natural is organic. The herbs, the fruits, the veggies. The Cathay. Remember what Google said. The human body is an example of an anode and a cathode, right? While not directly considered an anode or a cathode in traditional sense, meaning because they haven't applied it into our teaching, that the human body can be seen as an example of a system where anions or anionizing, moving towards different poles based on their charge. So what's your charge, Naga? What's your charge? Huh? Are we tired of playing games? Cathode, cate, negative pole of electric current. It going down, way down from cate. Anode. Point from the Greek anodos, way upward from anode, upward from ana, up, up. So either you're going up or you're going down. Remember, a system where ions, okay, you dictate your flow, you dictate your charge, move towards different poles based on their charge. The positive anions acting as cations, they would move towards a cathode. Okay? Positive anions, cations, acting like they will move towards a cathode. Back to it. Negative pole of electric current. Going down. Going down. And negative ions, anions, behaving like they would move towards an anode. Anode, right? Way up. Upward. All the way up. So what's your charge, Naga? So what's your charge? The electrolyte in the body is the fluids in our body, like salt, water, sodium, chloride. This is the alchemical dragon. Okay? Cations, ions that move when an electrical current is applied. Remember, that's the hijack. You can't hold electrical. You can hold current. Your body's 80% water. This is why when you do touch electricity, you're shocked. But no, the body doesn't hold electricity. It holds a current, just as water holds a current. Your chaos, that alchemical dragon within your HaWaH, within your body, is searching for what? For the charge, the anion charge, the negative charge is negative and positive, really what they tell us it is. So, remember what got us here. WataH is a green band which encompasses the whole world and dispenses darkness. And WataH consists of stones in the abyss. Okay? Stones in the abyss. The producers of Mel, right? WataH, water, H2O. Okay. Alright. So, anion, regnum, right? And I'm digging on Tierra Medicina. Okay, so land of medicine, grounds of medicine. So what got me here? What got me here is digging on Behu, right? So this is where we're at. You see it all in your face bone. Let me highlight it for you. You have the Ta, you have HaWaH, you have Ba, you have HaWaH. To HaWaH, Ba HaWaH. Ta HaWaH, Ba HaWaH. Okay? You see it? Right in your face bone. Okay? Tohu WaBaha. Okay? To HaWaH, HaWaH. Bam. Is a biblical Hebrew phrase found in Genesis creation narrative. Okay? That describes the condition of the earth. Okay? Immediately before the creation of light. Okay? This is where we're at. That's where we're at with it. Let's get it. The words Tohu Bahu also occur in parallel in Isaiah 34:11. Okay? It's all over the book. It's all over. It's in Jeremiah, mentioned above, which is referenced in Genesis. Okay? So from here, to HaWaH, WaHaWah. Okay? We're gonna move over to the cosmic ocean, cosmic sea, premortal waters, the celestial river is the mythological motive. The mythological motive. Right? Everything about you, Khan, is myth. Moshe is myth. Jesus not myth though. But your ancestors are myth. Your history is myth. Right? What else is myth? That right there, sir. Right there, sir. Anion, Regnum is myth. It's the land of who? Corvera. Prester John. Tierra Medicina. You can come to this land and get healed. Right? Remember that though the heavens and the earth consist of entirely different elements, they were yet created as a unit, like the pot and its cover. The heavens were fashioned from light of HaWaH's garment, okay? And the earth from the snow under the divine throne. Tehu is a green band which encompasses the whole world. Everything. Everything. So the story goes as this, right? The Ruach was hovering over the water because Tehu is this band. that encompasses all the world, which means it holds all the water. Okay? We already know we're in darkness. Okay? The HaWaH is hovering. Okay? We also got this. The Hu consists of the stones in the abyss, the producers of the Mem. Chaos. Alright? A cosmic ocean. Cosmic sea, premortal waters, or celestial river is a mythological motif that represents the world or cosmos enveloped by a vast premortal ocean found in many cultures and civilizations. The cosmic ocean exists before the creation of Earth. And that's what we just got. From the premortal waters, the Earth and the entire cosmos arose from the premortal waters. The Earth and the entire cosmos arose. So what happens? Right? NASA tells you that they find water in all these planets. They tell you they got water on Mars. They tell you they got water in Jupiter. They tell you they got water everywhere. They tell you they got frozen water on Pluto. But look at it. Earth, water. Earth has water older than the sun. What was here first? What was here first? Mem cells. Mem cells has to be older than the sun. There's water everywhere. What did the cosmos just tell you? What did the cosmos just tell you? Okay? That your drop is mythological. See, they don't believe in the Creator. They're not going to give power to the Creator. They're going to give power to these little gods. That's why everything tribal. See, this is for the tribe. But if you want to listen in, tribal folk, y'all can listen in. But this is for the tribe. Because we all don't worship the same power. This is why this is mythical. Because the things you have to believe in, Khan, have been stripped from you, my Naga, and they give it to you in what? In Hollywood. Where's this kingdom of Anion at? Huh? And while we talking about land that's medicinal, this is Corvera, Regnium. Haha, look at that. Tenix be de fuego, something of fire. You know, man, this the words on the towns on here. The words on here got dropped. If you know you drop. It said, found in many cultures and civilizations, the cosmic ocean exists before the creation of Earth. Okay? We understand what Tehu was about. That's the whole world. That's the whole universe. It's a band. And it holds everything in place. Okay? You got to be strong to hold Mem. Because we just talked about how Mem is not electrified, it's current. Found in many cultures and civilizations, okay, the cosmic ocean, okay, this chaos, okay, this current, this surge, this torque, this power existed before the creation of Earth. From the premortal waters, the earth and the entire cosmos arose. What they find in water at, son? Make sense of this. Make sense of it. What they find in water at? The cosmic ocean represents the embodies chaos. See? Things to what they don't understand, they're gonna call chaos. Things to which they do not understand, they will call chaos. But you know Mem as being quiet, soft, and at times you know it to be chaos. The cosmic ocean takes form in the mythology of all this. Okay? Ancient Egypt. Do I need to say nothing else? Ancient Greek mythology. Canaanite. Okay? Ancient Hindu. And so forth. The primacy, okay, of the ocean in some creation myths corresponds to the cosmological model of land surrounded by the world. The sky is often thought of as something like the upper sea. The concept of a watery chaos also underlines the widespread motive of the worldwide flood that took place in early times, the emergence of earth from water, okay, the emerging of stars from water. Okay, what is Mem? What is Mem? What is the representation that the New Testament is giving you about Mem? You have to be reborn. You have to be rebirthed through Christ, through their HaMashiach flow, because they understand the power of Mem. They understand that you are not getting real deal Holyfield water out the store you go pay for. So life is in what? WataH. But they'll tell you that water has no charge. It's neutral. But I say this. I say water has a current. Water has a surge. Water has a power. Because it can be depicted as what? Chaos. Choose your poison. Again, manab. Again. After you quam. The human body can be seen as an example of a system where anions are ionizing, moving towards different poles based on their charge. Based on your charge, now. The emergence of Earth from water and the curbing of the global flood or underground waters are usually presented as a factor in cosmic order. See? Chaos can be personified as water or by the unorganized interaction of water and fire. Or water and electricity. But water and substitute fire or electricity with current. Now you got play. Because water is a current. Because water is chaos. Water is still. What Bruce Lee said, you got to become WataH. The transformation of chaos into order again. My Naga, I'm tired of telling you. I'm tired of telling you, my Naga. I'm tired of telling you. The body can be seen as an example of a system where anions are anodizing, moving towards different poles based on their charge. So again, Naga, what's your charge? Aquas and cons, because this is life. Adam died, and we were left with the atom, the DNA, the strand, the atom. And now we have to what? We have to what? We have to what? Keep anodizing. The human body is constantly what? Anodizing. Yes, the human body is constantly being exposed to very small amounts of anodizing radiation from natural resources. Natural resources. This is how I got here. HaWaH, WataH. Okay? This is how I got here. WataH is the green band which encompasses the whole world. Dispenses darkness, and WataH consists of stones in the abyss. The abyss. Where the producers of WataH exist. Okay? And what we're asking for? I'll show you what we're asking for, my Naga. This is what we're asking for. This is what we're asking for. Yeah. This is what we're asking for. We're asking for Torah. We're asking for wisdom. We're asking for Shekinah. I'm knocking on the door, Big Mama. Let me in. I understand. I understand what you're telling me. I understand that you're the first thing ever created. I understand that, guess what? Guess what? There was a band encompassed around us. And guess what? It held the whole world. And this is where the mem sauce was at. And it was dark. And guess what? Guess what, my Naga? The producers of mem were in the abyss. In the abyss. WataH is a green band which encompasses the whole world, my Naga. Consists of stones in the abyss. Okay. Alright. HaWaH, WataH. This is how I got here. Alright. See, you go to the void. The concept of the void encompasses what is THU. What is THU? Encompasses. Come on, man. You people play too much, son. Man, just give me the drop already. Shit. Look, I gotta put it in perspective for my people. Okay? And they're gonna tell you philosophy, you heard me, encompasses the ideas of nothingness and emptiness. Okay? Straight up. Because they have to fit their Big Bang theory. They have to fit the bullshit in. Huh? It can't be organic. It can't be organic, not one bit. Origin of water on Earth. Huh? Planetary cooling. Extraplanetary sources. Cometas. Talking dragons. 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 Okay? Asteroids or what? Meteors, nigga. Come on. Let's get this shit popping. Look, talking about comets. Origin of water on Earth. Hydrate minerals. Gradually leaking the water stored in hydrate minerals of Earth's rocks. Man, stop playing with me. You want to tell me the Most High don't exist? Huh? But your theories and your research comes back to what? The same thing the Most High is saying? Encompasses the whole world? Okay? We know we're in darkness, my Naga. We know Behu consists of stones in the abyss, producers of waters. Come on. The abyss, the producers of waters. Come on, man. Stop playing. Hydrate minerals. Gradually leakage of water stored in hydrate minerals, such as Earth's rocks. Volcanic activity. Come on, man. Shabbat Shalom, by the way. Shabbat Shalom. Stop playing with me. Primary milk. The origin of water. Look here, son. This is the origin of the premortal waters, my Naga. You're going to give it to me in this PDF? My Naga, guess what? The Most High gave it to me in this book. But you want me to believe in your bullshit? I tell you, if it ain't hot sauce, it ain't from the volcanic. It ain't the primary. Okay? What are you constantly doing, my Naga? Huh? You're constantly doing what? You're constantly ionizing. Constantly ionizing. You're constantly looking for what? You're constantly looking for what? To the body can be seen as an example of the system where ions, you're constantly doing what? The ions, you move toward different poles based on their charge. What's your charge, Naga? What's your charge? It's negative, really what they say it is. It's positive, really what they say it is. Because remember, current is more natural than electricity, my Naga. This is why they take natural current and do the spell on it, do the mix on it, and turn it into what? Electricity. Turn it back to set it to you. Come on, man. Specifically refers to the flow of current charge. Remember, we dodging all hijacks. This word right here, electrical, Nagas, is hijack. It's hijack. I went to school to be an electrical engineer, my Naga. Yeah, did that, done that. Got some wisdom, and I lost some old wisdom. But I'm here right now with Shakina, and guess what? It ain't an electrical engineering degree no more. It's a current understanding. It's a charge, my Naga. This is a charge. Choose your charge, my Naga. Choose your chaos, my Naga. Because you are always anionizing, okay? And you're always looking to what? Move toward different poles based on your charge, based on your strong. So again, the Most High made you to where you have an anode and a cathode. Cathode is within you. Anion is within you. Choose your elements of charging up. You have to be the alchemical dragon, not the alchemical serpent. Because periodic table the periodic table is what? First, a hydrogen anion. What's number one? What's number one? You are the lightest, my Naga. It says hydrogen is a chemical element. It has a symbol H and atomic number 1. It is the lightest element at standard conditions. My Naga. That's why you got them feathers on you, man. That's why you got them feathers on you, man. Huh? Remember who you are, anion. Negative charge ion, which moves toward the anode. The anode. You move toward the anode. The anode. Way up. A way up. You move towards the what? Way up. Up. All the way up. Remember who you are, son. Because you can go cathode, negative pole, and electrical current, okay? Going down is negative and positive. Really what they say they is you really what you say you is. Because current is more natural than electricity. Because your body can be seen as an example of a system where anions are always anionizing, moving toward different poles based on their strong. Con. Memstalks. Back to it. Water and the development of Earth. We're not going to even touch this PDF. But we're going to get the liners. Alright? Told you comets involved. Hydrate minerals are in charge. This right here. Gradually leakage of water stored in hydrate minerals of Earth's rocks. Producers of water. The abyss. Behu. You know it come from the lava. Hot sauce. role of organisms. Some terrestrial water may have had a biochemical organ during the Great Oxygen Event. You're anionized. The water is anionized. Check it out, son. Check it out. So, this right here, gradual leakage of water stored in hydrate minerals of Earth's rocks, right? So through the research, right? A couple years back, right? Ahead of the deal, right? Ahead of light years ahead of what other people foreseen, I gave you primary water. I gave it to you in the form that I try to relate it to it being sabbatical, it being Torah related, because Moshe did what? Moshe gave the people mem sauce. Where the hell you gonna get all this water to feed all these Hebrews, It's everlasting. It's here to stay. We tapping in, right? So we understood what it meant to be on the lookout and be on the search for primary water, right? Because you have to know the Christology, the geology. You had to know your rocks, right? You had to know your silica rock, your igneous rock, primary rock. All that's considered primary rock, stone rock, right? You had to understand your Christology within the ground, right? Now they turn around and give us Christos, right? Because we know life is the WataH. In order to find the WataH, the right WataH that has life, you gotta know your Christology. They turn around and give us Christos. Go back about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, the primary drops. We know, bam. Rocks are usually grouped into 3 main groups. Come on. Igneous rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rock. Come on now. Because you start talking about the metamorphic rock, you start talking about the metaphysical. You start talking about the magma, you start talking about the lava, you start talking about what? Sediments. Formed by the weather and the dispositioning of existing rocks, right? You can't talk rock without bringing in primary. You can't bring primary in without talking rock, without talking lava, and so forth, and Christology and the mineralogy. Okay? Because it's a composition, a chemical composition. It's WataH. There's nothing like it on Earth. So the question comes to mind now. 5 years later, that you see the videos on the platforms, you see these trees dishing out mem sauce, nice clear looking mem sauce, just like the rock, just like the igneous rock, the primary rock. So are trees and rocks the same thing? Con. Just a few years later, a couple months after, you understand? We back on it. So we done graduated and we done got some Shekinah in us and we understand what's going on here. All right? So are rocks and trees the same thing? Because guess what? You know, they got the video, you know. Differences between trees and rocks, right? You know, I think there's a video for this. You know what I'm saying? Silicon trees. You got silicon rocks, right? Yeah, go. You see, Con? And guess what? Rock produces water. It holds water. It retains water. How we get to this drop? Behu consists of stones in the abyss, the producers of Mem. Okay. The producers of Mem. We go. We got some silicon rocks. All right. We got some igneous rocks. Okay. Rocks. Okay. So now that we understand, are we trying to get the concept that trees are something like rocks? We know they produce milk. Alright. So do rocks hold a current? Do certain rocks hold a current? Do trees hold a current? Come on. Now you gotta understand. Cause you see them, you see the videos. I could go stick my multimeter, and hook the ground to the ground, and hook my positive to the tree, and I'm gonna get a voltage. Con, right? Most igneous rocks are silicate rocks, which means they are made of silicone and oxygen. Alright. Let's do that. Those are your images, you heard me? Rocks. Just talking primarily. Silicone trees. Bang. Look at that. Look at that. We know trees crystallize. We know that trees turn to stones. Huh? So, primordial, right? Something very basic or is connected to an early stage of development, right? So these rocks are primordial rocks that produce waters. These stones in the abyss, okay, primordial rocks that produce waters. And we know primary water is virtually limitless source of clean water. WataH is a green band which encompasses the whole world and dispenses darkness, and WataH consists of stones in the abyss, the producers of water. Cosmic ocean. Cosmic ocean, cosmic sea, premortal water, celestial river, okay? Represents the world or the cosmos enveloped by a vast premortal ocean. Limitless source of WataH. Enveloped by a vast primordial ocean. Till who? Where you at? You the envelope. Okay? That's by a primordial ocean. The who? You in the depths. You the abyss. You the producers of the melt. Okay? Found in many cultures and civilizations, the cosmic ocean exists before the creation of Earth. From primordial waters, the Earth and the entire cosmos arose. This is why WataH is everywhere. WataH. Small increments or large increments, you're gonna find water. You're gonna find water. You're gonna read about it. You're gonna see about it. NASA gonna tell you about it. But the Most High is telling you right here on the first day, my Nagas. And the cosmos is just telling you that everything arose about the melt. It's life. And primary water is limitless. So to fill up the whole universe, how much water you need? You need limitless amount of water. Your HaWaH, your HaWaH, your breath. Your savior is what? Limitless. And his mem sauce is virtually limitless. And a source of clean water. I recycle, my Naga. But look, it's also known as juvenile. Juvenile or magmatic water. It's the primary drop. Mega 101. Go back a couple years ago. Get that. We're on a new warpath. We're on a new warpath. Because the void was what? Nothingness, emptiness to their understanding. It was, for us, it was full of what? WataH. It was full of WataH. Because the cosmos, from the premortal waters, the earth and the entire cosmos arose. Back to the drop. Back to the drop. Or trees and rocks, the same thing. Because we can get a charge out of trees, we can get a charge out of certain crystals, certain rocks. They produce mem. Okay. Okay. Primary. Boom. And guess what? You can't talk primary mem sauce. You can't talk primary mem without talking about the boy Stephen Reese. Give it up to Stephen Reese. You heard me? The late Stephen Reese, founder of mem sauce. You heard me? Excavated so many wells, my Naga. That boy, wherever he lived, that boy was tapped in. Tapped in. Water scarcity is a hoax, my Naga. It's a hoax. It's a joke to think that any of these natural lakes that are still up, it's a joke to think that the rain is constantly keeping that body of water filled. It's a joke to think that the ocean is steadily being filled by rain. Come on, man, you see what's going on in Cali? They're creating a lack a lack of WataH. I guess they got plans for Cali. May HaWaH be with my people. Water scarcity ain't no joke, son. My people living through it. But primary water, that's here to stay. Or not. So what does the primary WataH have to do with anion regnum? What does it have to do with Quivera? What does it have to do with the cathode? What does it have to do with the anode? What does it have to do with anion, ion? And what is tierra medicina? Huh? That is a Tucano, Quivera, man. La Sierra Nueda, la Sierra Nueda. Francisco, Rio Grande, Tierra Brauna. Shit, you gotta be on. Tierra Medicina, right? We know what primary water do. We know the rejuvenation factors of primary milk, alright? Alright, let's get it. So, we're talking about anions, anodizing. Right? The human body is constantly trying to find ways of anodizing, right? Constantly trying to find its way to the top, to go up, right? It's constantly looking for that alchemical dragon to qualm on. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. We're in ChatGPT. Alright, let's go. Straight to the point, no bullshit. Are organic foods considered to be negatively charged? Alright. Let's do what they tell us. Organic foods are not inherently negatively charged. So, what's the thing? Because you're going to see what they're going to say down here. Organic foods are not inherently, meaning initially they're not. The concept of negative or positive charge typically refers to anions, okay, electrons, okay, or electrical properties. Remember, that's the hijack. We talk current properties, which are not typically used to describe food or its nutritional qualities. Organic foods are primarily defined by the production methods free of synthetic pesticides, fertilizers, genetically modified GMOs, artificial additives, while organic foods may have higher nutrient density or fewer chemicals. Their charge is not a characteristic that is scientifically relevant or commonly discussed in food science. Okay? If you're exploring food from a perspective of energy, pH, bioelectric properties, this is what we want. Is organic matter considered to be negatively charged? Okay. Sometimes it's all about how you phrase your question. Alright? Organic matter is generally a negatively charged. Bang. Alright? Because what? Anion a negatively charged ion, okay, which moves toward the anode, which moves up. Right? We're talking anion, right? We're talking anion. Organic matter in general is negatively charged due to the presence of functional groups such as carboxyl, phenolic, which can lose protons, okay, and leave behind negatively charged ions. This particularly true for soil organic matter. What are you made from? Are you not Tom? Are you not the toxinous one? Are you not indigenous? Are you not that soil organic matter, that dark matter, that dark energy? You know what I'm talking about. HaWaH to the natural by law. You know what we talking about. This is particularly true for soil organic matter. What are you really talking about? What color soil? Dark organic matter, such as humans, which have a high cation exchange capacity. What are cations? They're anions. This is particularly true for soil organic matter. So this is particularly true for a Naga, such as humus, which has a high cation exchange capacity. This negative charge allows organic matter to attract and hold positively charged ions, cations, like calcium, magnesium, potassium. This is what? These are elements of what? Primary salts. Making these nutrients more available to plants.
Longer seasons.
However, the degree of negative charge depends on factors like the pH of the environment, as more acidic conditions can reduce the desiccation of these functional groups, decreasing the net negative charge. Okay. So, right here I hit them. Can you give me more examples of negative charge elements that allows organic matter to attract and hold positive charge ions? Certainly. Bam. Here we go. Organic matter's ability to attract and hold positively charged ions, okay, cations, is primarily due to the negatively charged functional group it contains. Here are some key examples of these groups and how to contribute to the negative charge. Okay. Carboxyl groups, okay, found in organic acids, okay, at neutral to alkaline pH, okay. This contributes to cation fraction, alright, which is what? Anion, such as a bonding with calcium or potassium, okay. Phenolic groups, this isn't the first time we heard this word, okay. Common in lignin or other complex organic molecules at higher pH levels, phenolic groups can lose a proton, resulting in a negatively charged oxygen atom, okay. Alcohol or hydroxyl groups, okay, present in sugars, okay, lignins and cellulose. While these groups are less likely to ionize, they can still contribute to hydrogen bonding and weakly attract cations in specific conditions. But I'm telling you that alcohol ain't no good. Okay? That sugars ain't no good. Okay? Amyloid groups found in compounds like ketones and aldehydes during organic matter decomposition. These can form negatively charged intermediates that help bind positively charged ions. Negative charges created by these groups in organic matter from sites for cation exchange, right? Anion exchange. These allow organic matter to blend essential plant nutrients like calcium, magnesium, potassium, okay, and ammonium. Retrain trace elements such as zinc, copper, iron, mem salts. Come on, man. Anion attraction. Come on, man. How these groups function in cation attraction. The negative charges, okay? Negative charges are anions. Or anions. Remember, the body is always looking to what? Anions. Alright? So what? Bind essential plant nutrients. Okay? Retain trace elements, mem salts, zinc, copper, iron. Okay? You need that. Regulate the availability of nutrients to plants, acting as natural reservoir in soil. So you are from the ground. You are from the dirt. You are that atom, that atom. And you need what? Negative charges. And most negative charges are found in organic matter. So, how these groups function in cation attraction, right? We just got it. In context of soil organic matter, okay? Organic matter is particularly rich in these functional groups, which create a high anion exchange capacity. Remember, the body is always looking to charge. You're always looking to what? You're strong. Okay? So, the context of soil organic matter is particularly rich in these function groups which create a high cation exchange. This is crucial for soil fertility and overall health of ecosystems. You are an ecosystem. You are created from the soil. You are. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper into any of these groups. This is what I hit them with. How does this correlate to dark-skinned people? Correlation between the properties of organic matter and dark-skinned people is often discussed in alternative or holistic frameworks, particularly those emphasizing the biochemical and bioelectric. Remember, we don't use bioelectric, we say biocurrent. Okay? Biochemical. Okay? What's a chemical? We're talking about water. What we're talking about. Okay? Because if we're talking about water, then it makes sense to say and biocurrent. Properties of melanin and pigment responsible for skin color. Here's an explanation based on science and some holistic interpretations. All right, melanin and charge properties. Let's get it. This one for my Naga. This one for natural. Melanin, the natural pigment in human skin, hair, and eyes, is highly complex biopolymer. Okay, that's natural. With fascinating chemical and electrical, remember, that's the hijack current. With fascinating chemical, you only have one chemical in you, son, and that's water. Well, I take it back. You got a couple of them, because water is water within you, and saliva is something else, and blood is something else. Okay, so melanin, the natural pigment in human skin, hair, and eyes, is highly complex, a biopolymer. Okay, with fascinating chemical and electrical properties, current properties. It is abundant in people with darker skin tones. The potential connection to organic matter arises because melanin, 1, has negative charge properties. Bang. What are you? Melanin contains functional groups such as carboxyl and hydroxyl. Groups similar to organic matter. These groups can lose protons, leaving behind negatively charged sites. So what I'm telling you are protons and electrons aiding to what negative and positive really are. Because it says here that an anion would love to leave its positive charge and go to a negative charge, leaving behind negatively charged sites. These negative charges enable melanin to interact with positive charged ions, cations like calcium, magnesium, and even certain metals, acting as natural ion exchangers. Okay, guess what? Conducts current. Melanin has semiconductive properties. Okay. Meaning that you have a flow. Melanin has semiconductive properties, meaning it can absorb, store, water holds memory, water can store, and guess what? Water can transfer energy. What we're talking about? We're talking about current. Ain't that what we're talking about? Current? In the form of electrons. This is why melanin is sometimes compared to organic materials that have bio-current properties. Not electric. Bio-current. Electric is hijacked. So, you have negative charges, and within these negative charges, guess what? Your melanin conducts. It's conductive. It absorbs, it stores, it transfers energy in the form of electrons. Okay. And melanin is compared to organic material that have biocurrent properties, absorbs and utilizes energy. Melanin efficiently absorbs a broad spectrum, a broad spectrum of electromagnetic radiation. Come on. Told you this for the homie Nat, because we both fucks with electromagnetism. We both fucks with this electromagnetic radiation. Melanin efficiently absorbs a broad spectrum of electromagnetic radiation and converts it into other forms of energy, such as heat, biochemical energy. This is akin to how organic matter interacts and stores energy. potential correlation to dark-skinned people. Okay, now this is potential. This is, you might as well, all these words right here are in black. Might as well say that. Enhanced protection of energy regulation. Dark-skinned individuals have more melanin, which provides superior protection. UV radiation absorbing harmful rays and dissipating the energy as heat. No, huh? So the sun put heat on you, your body dissipates the heat, you heard me? This aligns with how organic matter in soil tracks with the stored energy, mineral absorption, and nutrient storage. Just as organic matter in soil retains positively charged ions, okay, melanin's chemical properties may support ionic interactions. Okay, so anionic interactions within the body, potentially playing a role in mineral balance of detoxification. Come on, man, stop playing with the knot. Stop playing with anion. Stop playing with anions, huh? Stop playing with the ion. Stop playing for what we qualm for. Stop playing with our strong. It's all in support. Potentially playing a role in mineral balance or detoxification. Resilience of an adaptation. Dark-skinned individuals' higher melanin levels are an evolutionary adaptation to high UV environments, paralleling how organic matter supports soil resilience versus conditions. Okay, in some holistic and spiritual frameworks, melanin is seen as life-giving substance due to its ability to absorb, store, and transmit energy. So, what is this? What is this? What is this? Tierra Medicina. What is that? Huh? What is that? We're just talking. Ion, regnum, anion, regnum. What is that? What is that? We're just talking about the alchemical dragon. Okay? We're just talking about the alchemical dragon. We're talking about the hydrogen ion. We're talking about the anion. We're talking about the anions. We're talking about the anode. Okay? Up. All the way up. Son. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the negative, the cathode, going down. Okay? The anode. Up. What we're talking about? We're talking about that current is more natural than electricity. We're talking about the human body is constantly ionizing. Okay? Where anions move toward different poles. What are the poles? The poles are the cathode Cathode or the what? Or the anode. Anode. What's your charge? What's your qualm? What's in your body? Your electrolyte in the body. Your fluids. Chemical. They are what? They are what? They are primary. They are virtually limitless. They're juvenile magnetic water. Okay? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. They're what? Where we at with this? The parallels drawn between organic matter and melanin often emphasize themes of connectivity, energy flow, natural affinity for sustaining life. While the biochemical properties of melanin are well studied, some interpretations, especially those rooted in the metaphysical or spiritual frameworks, extend beyond current scientific evidence. However, fundamental chemical and physical properties of melanin do support the idea that it is unique energy, it has unique energy absorbing and ionizing properties. Explain the difference between white skin tone and black skin tone through what we just discussed. Let's get it. The difference between white and black skin tones can be analyzed scientifically through the lens of melanin levels, energy absorption, and what? The ion exchange property, which we've discussed in the relation currently above. Melanin levels and structure. Black skin, darker skin tones contain high levels of melanin, specifically eumelin, a dark brown or black pigment. Eumelin molecules have functional groups that can lose protons, leaving negatively charged sites. These sites interact with positively charged ions in the body, contributing to ion exchange, detoxification, and mineral balance. Okay? Darker skin is more efficient at absorbing and dissipating energy. Lighter skin tones contain lower levels of melanin with more pheomelanin, a lighter reddish-yellow pigment. Pheomelanin is less effective at absorbing and dissipating UV, providing less protection. The lower melanin content means lighter skin has fewer negative charge sites. You have fewer ions, fewer anions. You have fewer strongs for interacting with cations, may reduce some biocurrent, and if they do interact with them, they'll have what? Reduced biocurrent or ionic interactions compared to darker skin. So you can't get the full. You can't have the full 100. Energy absorption and protection. Black skin act as highly efficient energy absorbers, capable of capturing a broad spectrum. Melanin converts observed energy into harmless heat. We got this process parallels organic matter straight up. High melanin concentration also reduces the production of free radicals, preventing oxidative stress. What? White skin absorbs less. Lighter skin reflects more light and heat, which may be advantages in low UV, but provides less resonance. Ionic biocurrent properties. Higher melanin concentration provides more negatively charged functional groups, more anions capable of interacting with positively charged ions, such as calcium, magnesium, and potassium. This could theoretically enhance the body's ability to regulate ionic balance, detoxify harmful substances, and particularly in bioelectric signaling. Right? Lighter skin tone, lower melanin levels, fewer negatively charged ions, reduced melanin levels, such as meaningless involvement in bioelectric processes, evolutionary and environmental adaptations. Dark skin tone evolved in high UV environments where increased melanin content provides protection from UV radiation, reduces DNA damage, and supports energy dissipation. Organic matter-like properties of melanin, okay? Energy absorption, incation, retention, make darker skin highly adapted to such conditions. Right, so you see the difference. Summary of the key differences. Melanin type. Dark skin is high melanin. White skin, more pheomelanin. Okay, UV protection. High absorbs and dissipates. Low prone to damage. Energy absorption. Efficient. You're efficient. You store. You dissipate energy. Less efficient. Reflects more energy. So it's less efficient and it reflects away the energy. You, on the other hand, you, anion, are efficient. You store and you transfer. High capacity for cation interaction. See, this is the ion exchange. This is the anion exchange. High capacity. Lower capacity. Okay. Evolutionary role. Adaptation high UV. Adaptation to low. Bottom line. Conclusion. The difference between black and white skin tones are rooted in melanin levels and their related properties such as energy absorption, UV protection, and ionic interactions. Black skin with its higher melanin levels functions similar to organic matter with a high cation exchange capacity, offering enhanced energy regulation and resonance. Brilliance, in other words. White skin, on the other hand, prioritizes UV protection for vitamin D synthesis, reflecting, throwing it away in adaptation to different environmental conditions. Bang, bang, bang. Alright. As we get closer to the end of this drop, let's go and get it, man. It's fair use. Fair use. You hear me? Fair use. This is for educational purposes. Please don't strike me. YouTube, please don't fucking strike me. Here we go. So, let's get it. Where we at? All right. So we talked about the H3O, okay? that's in the vegetation, that's in the fruits. It's the highest, purest water that you're gonna get, and it's on the acidic level. Okay, so what we need to understand is this: are ions electrolytes? And guess what? Yes, ions are considered electrolytes because electrolytes are substances that break apart into ions. So electrolytes are substances that break apart into anions when dissolved in water. Okay, so what's Gatorade? What's PowerAid? Right, this is a man-made electrolyte. All right, so from Gatorade, from PowerAid, you're not going to get the natural, okay, organic ions, which are considered to be electrolytes or substances that break apart into ions and when dissolved in water. Meaning that ions are the charged particles that make up an electrolyte solution. Okay? Meaning that the anions are the charged particles that make up an electrical solution. Essentially, an electrolyte is a substance that produces ions when dissolved in water. So the electrolyte is something natural, okay? And you can find electrolytes in your veggies, H3O, right? In your fruits, okay, all right. Some fruits and vegetables contain electrolytes, which are what? Anions, which are essential for hydration, muscle function, and regulating heart rate. Because the human body is constantly ionizing, okay? It's consistently being exposed to very small amount of ionizing and anionizing radiation from natural sources. What are natural sources? Veggies and fruits. What did the Most High tell you? What did the Most High tell you before this new era, this new testament popped off, that veggies and fruits were the meat? This was Adam ate. This was his better half ate. Veggies and fruits. It wasn't until the pecking that we started being carnivorous. Okay? Which you cannot find H3O in meats. Hydronium ion is an important factor when dealing with chemical reactions. Okay, it's important to get this. What are the chemical reactions? The chemical reactions are this. When ions mix with elements, okay, when you, my Naga, mix with elements of give me a second here. Okay, so Bam. Here we go. So, ions are electrically charged elements that are essential for plant growth and development. So if it's essential for plant growth, what are you? 80% WataH. Plants absorb ions, anions from soil through their roots. Veggies and fruits have electrolytes. Yes, some fruits and vegetables contain electrolytes, which are essential for hydration, muscle function, and regulating heart rate. Electrolytes are minerals in your blood and other body fluids that carry a current charge. Remember, we're dodging this hijack ass word, electric. There is no electric within you. You cannot have an electricity charge within you. You will die. So the current phrase, the correct terminology would be a current, a flow. How you flowing with your charge? Because these are the elements. Hydrogen ion being at the top, number one. Okay, now you got it. Are ions electrolytes? Yes. Where can I find H3O plus hydronium, right? You can find H3O anions in any aqueous solution where an acid is dissolved in water. Alright. Where can I find H3O? H3O plus hydronium, alright? Same drop as this. Is found in water in the interstellar medium. What's the interstellar medium? Are we talking about the Mosaic sphere, the Mosaka sphere? Okay, and in the plasma of comets. So, if you're found in the plasma of comets, what does this statement support? Where we at? Oh man, I can't even find my own drop. That's what happens when you got too much. That's what happens when you got too much. Alright. So check it. This is what I was looking for. Harvard University. Origin of water. Where can I find H3O? Right? Hydronium, right? In water, in interstellar medium. That's why I refer to the Mosaic sphere, and in the plasma, tails of cometas, dragons, right? So man, I lost it again. Got so many tabs open. Ain't even funny. let me get it again. Man, where's this link at? Man, where's this link at? I keep disappearing, man. Well, I don't know where it's at. Anyway, you know what? Let's get it back again. Harvard University, right? Okay. Origin of water. Origin of water on Earth. Remember, we covered this. Planetary cooling. Extraplanetary sources. Comets. 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 Cometas. And we don't have to go into the etymology of it. We know what we're talking about. Okay? Measurement of the ratio of hydrogen. Okay? Hydrogen. Remember, all this supports our cause. All this supports our theory. Okay? Electrolytes act as what? Anions. Okay? So, check this out. Can't find my drops. Alright. Here we go. Examples of electrolytes. Sodium, chloride, magnesium, potassium, calcium. Okay? Bicarbonate. Okay? Electrolytes are minerals that conduct current when dissolved in body fluids. They are important for muscle and nerve function, and they help maintain fluid balance and pH. Okay? Electrolytes are ionic compounds that conduct current. For example, sodium chloride is an electrolyte because it conducts current when dissolved in water. Electrolyte water is water that has been infused with electrolytes. It often contains sweeteners and flavors, and it can have fewer calories and less sugar than sports drinks. Check this out. Alright, niggas. Don't strike me. Don't strike me, don't strike me, don't strike me. Let's get into it. Alright. So, fair use, educational purposes. Alright, let's get it. Because some of y'all are familiar with this Market Mountain Valley spring water. Alright, let's get it. Alright, this is the back of the bottle. Alright, and we're going to make this bigger. This is the best water you can get. It's the best water I get my hands on. It's the best water I can give my family, right? And what we got here? Calcium. Alright? Magnesium. Potassium. What are we talking about? We're talking about electrolytes. We're talking about electrolytes. We're talking about elements. Okay? that affect the alchemical dragon, okay? That charges you, Khan. That charges you, Khan. Because remember, you aren't electricity. You are a current of your flow, your current flow, okay? And this water, Mountain Valley, okay, is the only water that I know It's the only water that I know that's going to give you more calcium than cow milk, more magnesium than whatever's out there, more potassium than whatever out there. So you know what? You are ionizing, okay? Ionizing. Understand and overstand, okay? That the body acts as a battery, okay? A human be considered to act like a battery because our bodies naturally generate small amount of current energy through what? Through chemical reactions, right? Which are called what? Ionic bonding that can be harnessed to power devices. Although the amount of current produced is currently too small for practical use in most situations, this concept is often depicted in fiction like The Matrix, where humans are used as energy sources for machines. Come on now. Come on now. So, you understand that HaWaH is limitless, okay? We understand that the Most High is limitless. We understand that you're the best thing ever created. We understand the direction of the way the Most High wants us to be, act, behave, etc. If going so forth, right? So, if the man upstairs is telling us, hey niggas, stop eating meat. There's no life in meat. Life is in the WataH. Life is in the veggies. Life is in the what? The fruits. H3O is in what? Is in all organic matter. Okay? And your body does what? Acts as a negative pole of current, okay? Because you can either go down, okay? From Cathode, down, okay? Anode, way up. Remember, you want to be all the way up to the 9 and above, right? Because the body is constantly anionizing. Anion regnum. Land of Presta John. Corvera regnum. Tierra medicina, right? This ground is not only sacred, Khan, but it's medicinal, Khan. It's medicinal, Khan, because of the ions that our body correlates with. And so always remember, keep in mind that you are the hydro, or the WataH, are the anions that look to correlate with the periodic table, right? For your elements to do what? To quam, to understand your charge. Because the body is always looking for a configuration. Do you understand? Do you understand that you are the superior ion, the superior anion within the hydronium? Okay? And ChatGPT did what? Laid it out in perspective. That you, my Naga, hold the fucking charge. And that you are the dark matter, the superior. Okay? In context of aqueous solutions, okay? Aqueous solutions. What's your body of? You're 80% aqueous. Okay? In the context of aqueous solutions, superior can be interpreted as meaning strongest acid. And in that sense, hydronium ions are considered superior because they represent the strongest acid that can exist in WataH. Dig it? And this is why the human body, you, the superior anion, can be considered to act like a battery, because our bodies naturally generate amounts of current energy through chemical reactions that are called ionic bonding within our cell. So in order to act as a battery must have a what? What I'm telling you, a battery must have a cathode and anode. Yes, a battery must have both a cathode and anode. These two current, remember, we don't use the word electrical because we have no electrical in our body. We have a current. So yes, a battery must have both a cathode and anode. These two electrical terminals are essential for the flow of electrons and the storage of energy in a battery. So the storage of the current energy. You understand now, my Naga, that you are the most immaculate thing conceived because of your understanding. So a battery can heal itself. Dang, nigga. You think this is a game? You think this is a game, my Naga? When you sit up here and you ask for Shekinah and you ask for that wisdom, that acknowledgement, you understand me? Can't nobody bullshit you. Can a battery heal itself with the cathode and anode? Remove battery, my Naga, and put the anion in there. Put yourself in there. If you let the battery rest for a while, okay, rest from the toxins, rest from the things that are not qualming you, that are not configuring your body, guess what? The hydrogen gas dissipates and the battery comes back to life. The battery comes back to life. This ain't no play, man. This yourself, man. And I know, y'all might not understand this now, or y'all might not get this now, but it's definitely in the mix. You feel me? Because here, Cathode yourself, we try to stay above the game. And I can't thank nobody other than my cons. Drop, Natural by Law, recent drops y'all done, WataH, Baruchs from Cathode yourself, Baruchs to the tribe, you understand me? And let's understand this perspective, you dig? Because you are the best thing ever created, my Naga. You are the hydronium ion, my Naga, that corresponds to these electrolytes that can self-heal, okay? Mountain Valley, alright? And I'm gonna upload a video. I went on vacation with a couple of cons. You heard me, up to Arkansas, okay? And this was the reason we went. Tap into this primary WataH, alright? So, WataH, Shabbat Shalom, the water for tuning in to my channel. You understand? Till I see you next day. Till I see you to the next day. Enjoy your strong.